On Killing a Tree by Gieve Patel. In this poem, the poet conveys his concern for the evil act of cutting trees. He says that a tree can't be killed out just by hacking and chopping it. To put it to a permanent end, it should be uprooted entirely and left out to wither in the sun. Similarly, the social evil of cutting the trees can't be put out just by criticizing them. The society should root up to die forever. About the poet, Gieve Patel is an Indian poet, playwright, painter, as well as a practicing physician. He belongs to a group of writers who have subscribed themselves to the Green Movement, which is involved in an effort to protect the environment. His poems speak of deep concerns for nature and expose human cruelty to it. Stanza 1. It takes much time to kill a tree, not a simple jab of the knife. Will do it. It has grown, slowly consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of his leprous hide sprouting leaves. In stanza 1, the poem on killing a tree presents the sturdiness of a fully grown tree, strengthened by nourishment from the earth, the sun, and the air. The poem conveys the message that the trees are living beings just like any other form of human life. Killing a tree is a tough job. It is not a simple job which can be done by simple strike of a knife. The tree has been considered ironically as an enemy to human beings. The tree slowly consumes earth. It uses earth's resources. It is fed by the resources on earth's crust. It raises by consuming air, sunlight, water for many years. By earth's resources, leaves have grown from its leprous bark. The word leprous refers to discolored bark. The discolored bark is bringing out green leaves. Stanza 2. So hack and chop. But this alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bark will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature boughs, which if unchecked will expand again to form a size. The poet says that there is a lot of effort to kill a tree. It needed to be hacked and chopped. It is not easy to kill a tree. The bleeding bark of a tree will heal one day. From ground, the curled green twigs, the miniature boughs, that means the twisted and the small branches will rise again if it is not cut properly. It needed to be uprooted properly. Here, the word bleeding is a metaphor. The poet compares the sap oozing out of the bark of a hacked tree trunk to the blood of a human being or any living creature. But he does not use the word of comparison. Stanza 3. No, the root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. It is to be roped, tied, and pulled out, snapped out or pulled out entirely. Out from the earth's cave and the strength of the tree exposed, the source white and wet, the most sensitive hidden for years inside the earth. In stanza 3, the poet says, no, because the tree has a natural tendency to heal from wound of jabbing and chopping the barks. The tree is compared to human beings as they get cured of illness and injuries. The poet Gieve Patel describes the cruelty of man in killing the tree with irony and a sense of detachment. However, his own sympathy lies with the tree and nature. Finally, he says that the tree cannot withstand the cruelty of man and it dies. The earth is anchoring the tree for a long time. The tree has to be pulled from the earth's cave. It has to be roped, tied, and pulled out. The strength of the tree is its roots, and the poet says the roots are white and wet. The strength of the tree, its root, which is beneath the earth, is the most sensitive part of the tree, and it has to be attacked. The roots have to be unearthed. Stanza 4. Then the matter of scorching and choking in sun and air, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. In stanza 4, the tree is uprooted. It gets scorched in the sunlight, choked, get more brown, get hardened, get twisted, get withered, and then finally the tree is killed. Thank you. For detailed notes and question and answers, log on to EDUGURU-Notes blogspot.com.